Yo guys, welcome out to Kios. We're now here for the F1 Azerbaijan 2023 sprint race, and yeah, this one is certainly going to be interesting. I'm joined with my brother Marty as well. He's also streaming this on his channel as well. But yeah, it's a really interesting one. Of course, we've had our new whole layout to the whole sprint thing as well, which is, some people quite like, and then there are others who don't like it as much. But yeah, no matter what, this is going to be an interesting one. Leclerc starts on pole in this sprint race, which it's only 17 laps. This one, it's only 17 laps. Logan Sargent is officially not in. Logan Sargent's officially not in it due to what happened in the sprint shootout with Logan Sargent crashing into the side and breaking his breaking. I forgot what he broke, but one of his he had an issue with one of his tires. Yeah, his tire. His tire and the back of the car he broke. So issues there with Logan Sargent, so he's not in it, and Esteban Ocon starts in the pit lane. Yeah, sorry.
Here we are streaming the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with King Ols.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're going to be getting underway in two. Well, it's not the Grand Prix, is it? It's the sprint. It's the sprint race. But yeah, looking forward to this one. It should hopefully be good. I mean, overall, yeah, of course, as we know, lots of different mixed opinions, obviously, on the whole sprint shootout thing, and the new layout for the sprint, which we only found out about earlier this week, as well. And yeah, it's been put into place. It got put into place on Monday, ready and set for this weekend's Grand Prix and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, here we go. We're going to be getting underway in the next couple of minutes now then, with the sprint race, where Leclerc starts on pole. And yeah, we'll get all the standings. I'll quickly read out the standings now for how we are for how we are starting. Okay, so Formula One. So we have got so obviously 20th we've got Nick de Vries in 20th in P20. P19, Pierre Gasly, P18, to Tsunoda, P17, Bottas, P16, Zhou Guanyu, P15 was originally going to be Sargent, but that's not anymore. So P14 is Magnussen, P13 is Ocon, P12 is Hulkenberg, P11 Oscar Piastri, P10 Lando Norris, P9 Lance Stroll, P8 Fernando Alonso, P7 Alex Albon, P6 Lewis Hamilton, P5 Carlos Sainz, P4 George Russell, P3 Max Verstappen, P2 Perez, and P1 starting on pole is Charles Leclerc. Anyway, here we go then. Formation lap now then, and the sprint is now officially getting underway.
Yep.
Okay, so there I've got the scores up. The leaderboard's up now. Oh, I just accidentally got rid of that there.
I'm gonna have to end the stream.
Okay, here we go. There, got that one sorted. And here we go. We're underway now with the formation lap. And yeah, this is now going to be, wait, why did you just end it?
It's just showing black screen.
Oh. Here we go then. We're underway with the formation lap now. And yeah, here we go. Going to be interesting. So formation lap, obviously. So Leclerc is starting on pole in this race, of course. So it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with it, even though he did crash out in the final in the, I think, like final section of it, but of the sprint shootout. But he still managed to keep his first place. And is he going to be able to hold on to it in this sprint race now, though, is the big question. Will he be able to hold on to it? And obviously Leclerc is on pole for the actual race as well tomorrow, which is going to be interesting. So a double pole weekend for Charles Leclerc. But will he be able to make it count is the big question, of course. I think we're all going to be looking forward to it and waiting and seeing what will happen in this one. But yeah, it should be good. Should be good. So 17 laps, I believe it is, that we're going to be doing around the track now, of course. 17 laps. But yeah, can Leclerc hold off the Red Bulls? Can Mercedes with George Russell and Lewis Hamilton try and gain a few places in this one as well? Obviously, now the whole rules have changed. The sprint race does not affect where you start in the Grand Prix. It does not affect, because obviously, as we all know now, qualifying has already been done for the actual race that was done yesterday. So, the whole thing's interesting now with the whole thing is interesting in my opinion with the whole sprint race thing now, and it's looking interesting, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this one is going to be a good sprint race though. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. We're about to be getting underway. They're just finishing the formation lap now, and then we will officially be underway. Here we go. We're about to get underway now.
Internet's rubbish.
And yeah, here we go. We're underway now with the sprint. Leclerc is able to keep that first place. Come on, Hamilton.
Max is struggling.
Oh, George Russell. Can he make the overtake on Max Verstappen? Come on, Russell. Can he do that? Leclerc's got a good lead. Perez keeps second. Russell makes the overtake on Verstappen. Has he? No, he hasn't. Oh, wait. Has he? He's about to. George Russell makes the overtake there. Max Verstappen in fourth. George Russell's able to make the overtake on Max Verstappen. There we go. Good overtake there for Russell. What's happening here with Max Verstappen? But yeah, George Russell takes third place now in this sprint race. There we go. Lewis Hamilton still in sixth. Carlos Sainz still in fifth. And Leclerc still in P1. But yeah, very interesting stuff at the start of the race. But yeah, Leclerc able to hold off the Red Bulls there, both of them. That was good work there by Leclerc, able to hold them both off. But yeah, it's just a start, obviously. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what actually happens as we do go on. But it is only 17 laps, though, remember.
Oh, what's happened? There's a tyre.
Oh, a tyre's off. It's one of the AlphaTauris.
Tsunoda.
Yuki Tsunoda is out the race. His tyres just came off in lap number 2. Yellow flag in all sectors now.
Safety car.
Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda's out the race early on as well now. Interesting start, very interesting, of course, now. Big start to this race, and Yuki Tsunoda is already out of it here in the sprint race. But yeah, but yeah, there's some damage. Virtual safety car's in, but yeah, some damage has happened there to Tsunoda, and this is why they don't really like the sprints.
Yeah.
They have a nasty clash against the edge there. But yeah, and then the tyre just comes flying off. Comes flying off of the AlphaTauri there. Yeah, so the virtual safety car's still in. Yeah, there's Tsunoda into the pits, and that is obviously going to be him out of the race now, though.
He's managed to go back to the pit.
But yeah, he has managed to go back to the pit, so it might not be as bad. They were to fit the tyre on and fix a few things, but it's not going to be too drastic. It is bad, but it's not a big concern for them, though, to be honest, for AlphaTauri. But yeah, restart it or something.
I have like £10.
Well, now, have you actually restarted the actual laptop?
No, I can't.
Not turn everything on again. I actually restart it.
Oh.
So Lando Norris currently is in 9th place at P9 at the minute. Let's go and check the bottom of the grid now. So yeah, Tsunoda out the race, and so Yuki Tsunoda is now out of the race. Esteban Ocon's 18th at the minute, and yeah, because Esteban Ocon did start in the pit lane. I'm not 100% sure why, though, to be fair. But he did start in the pits, Esteban Ocon, in this race. But as I said, I'm not exactly 100% sure why that was an issue, though. But yeah, it is what it is.
Tsunoda's back out.
Oh, Tsunoda is actually back out. He's not out of the race, but he's not exactly going at fast pace at all.
Because it's virtual safety car.
But he's but still.
He's obviously wishing it's actually a safety car.
It's a bit of a weird one how he is back out, though. But yeah, we are only into lap 3 because of that incident and the virtual safety car, of course, being in. But yeah, Tsunoda actually is still in the race. But yeah, this is a real weird one. What's happening at the minute? One of the Alpines are going into the pit now. But yeah, what is the whole situation now, though? It's a bit of a weird one.
Oh, safety car's now
out. Okay, so anyway, so obviously we got Bottas on the softs, Norris is on the soft tires, and the rest are on mediums apart from Bottas and Lando.
Verstappen's got floor damage.
Yeah, there did look like at the start there was a little bit of an issue with Verstappen at the start.
When Russell overtook him,
but yeah, happy that Russell was able to get the overtake.
Yeah, but
though.
he made contact with Max.
Where is Russell starting tomorrow? Oh yeah, Russell starting 11th because basically Mercedes, we were having an issue with the brakes yesterday, which was obviously a big issue, of course. Yeah, there was a big brake issue with the Mercedes yesterday. Mostly Russell, but there was an issue with Hamilton as well with the brakes. And yeah, in practice one, we Mercedes, we weren't able to get out on any of the soft tires. Leclerc is in P1 and he's got the fastest lap at the minute. So far in the sprint race, it is
Why
looking
is it
good
being
for Leclerc.
investigated after the race?
Wait, more? I didn't get to see that.
Tsunoda fly unsafe release, I think.
Oh right.
Rubbish how they investigate it after the race.
Yeah, the safety car is still in at the moment, though. It's all a bit of a weird one at the minute. The safety car's been in for a while now. Obviously, because of the issue with Yuki Tsunoda, basically, that's why. So yeah, it's not exactly an ideal situation right now, of course. I mean, yeah, but yeah, at the minute, of course, yeah, Leclerc is on the fastest lap. Obviously, Russell's in the third in P3, and there is Yuki Tsunoda in the pits now, and I think Yuki Tsunoda is now he is now officially out of the race. Now he is now out of the race. He's gone in, and Tsunoda is now officially out of this sprint race now. Then, as they need to make sure they're able to get a few more things fixed now. Of course. But yeah, not an ideal situation for AlphaTauri whatsoever, though, really. But yes, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the stream as well. Would be good if you could. Safety cars are ending now. So here we go. The racing is really about to start getting back underway from now. Then here we go. Safety cars ending. 4 laps completed for all of them. Tsunoda has just been removed from the race now. Of course. I mean, yeah, because they did keep him out. They did take him to the pits, and then AlphaTauri decided to keep him out, which was a bit strange. But now he's officially out.
They thought he could,
they thought he could because it was only the tire that came off. But yeah, it wasn't just the tire that was really the issue, though. There were
suspension was gone.
Yeah, the suspension was was an issue as well. But yeah, now obviously, all of them are now a lot closer, so we could now start seeing a couple more overtakes now. Then,
with like 30
as I assume when we get back, we'll be in lap 5.
Oh yeah.
But yes.
Green flag now.
Here we go, green flag. And yeah, we're back underway now. Here we go. Well, not just fully yet. Here we go. So the safety car is now out. All the cars really now close together now. So this is gonna be interesting now to see what happens. So yeah, lap 5 we're into now. And here we go. Leclerc able to keep that first place. Come on, Lewis, make an overtake. Oh, Lewis Hamilton coming for Sainz now.
Oh, no, Sainz
Oh.
getting inside to keep the position.
Yeah, Sainz stays in
and Max
fifth.
Verstappen overtakes George Russell.
Verstappen overtakes, yeah. Alonso overtakes Hamilton. Bloody hell. Stroll now ahead of Lando Norris now in this restart. But yeah, Alonso overtaking Hamilton now. Interesting. And now Lance Stroll, yeah, back ahead of Lando Norris now. After that, Oscar Piastri in 11th, still behind his teammate Lando Norris. Leclerc still on the fastest lap, and yeah, he has got quite a decent lead at the minute on Checo. But yeah, this is Verstappen's overtake on Russell. Not a great start for Mercedes at all, since obviously the green flag's been back. Lewis Hamilton dropping a position to Fernando Alonso, and George Russell dropping a position to Max Verstappen. Oh, now my timing thing's just gone absolutely messed up.
Yeah, same. Can't actually look.
Because I had to reset it because I had to go back again. Leclerc gets another fastest lap now. Sets another fastest lap now, Charles Leclerc.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so it's looking good for him at the minute, to be fair. It's looking very good for Leclerc at this moment. But Lewis Hamilton is gaining on Fernando Alonso in the battle for 6th place now. Can Lewis Hamilton get that spot back? Is obviously a big question. Will he be able to do it? We're into lap 7 now. I don't know what the issue is with the F1
I'm
side.
now live. Right. Okay. Hello. I am live.
So yeah, we haven't got lap 10. Lap 7. So the scoring system I did for the sprint, I did have a look at a few days ago. I did have a look at the scoring system a few days ago.
So Leclerc's in first. Perez.
Just trying to find it.
Perez is actually quite close. Perez has managed to get a 1 second gap between him and Max, and managed to keep within a second to Charles Leclerc.
I don't know what's going on with the F1 side at the minute, but it's kind of.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think they're having a few issues with it.
They are.
Yeah, I'm sure I saw the scoring system a few days ago.
Yes.
Just trying to get it. Oh, Perez takes the lead. Perez takes the lead over Leclerc now. He gets the fastest. Perez on fastest lap as well, and there he makes the overtake on Charles Leclerc now.
Charles Leclerc's got DRS.
But Leclerc with DRS.
Can he? Oh, backs off.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, mine's, here's mine.
I think it's back.
Yep.
Mine's still not fully loading.
Mine's.
But yeah, so Checo is now in the lead on the fastest lap as well.
Looking good.
As we are now going into lap number 8. We're into now. Max Verstappen trying to. George Russell.
Oh, Russell.
Can he make it?
No,
it's a replay. I thought Russell.
Oh yeah, he made contact with Max on the replay. You can see he did make contact with Max. Put Max into the walls. Into the wall.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I need Max overtook Russell. Yep.
I don't think it's too much of a bad issue. I mean,
No.
okay, here we go. I got the scoring back now. I got it back.
Look, 9 now, and Perez in the lead. Also with a fast
There.
lap. Max is within a second to Charles Leclerc, though.
But yeah, Checo is now officially in the lead now of this sprint race. But yeah, Leclerc's trying to use the DRS to try and make another overtake on Perez, try and get back in front. But yeah, as you said, he has backed off a little bit though. Now Charles Leclerc.
Max has managed to get within a second of Leclerc as well.
Yeah.
Russell's 1.7 seconds away from Max. Quite surprising.
So yeah, Perez is in front currently on the fastest lap.
Oscar Piastri in 10th. Where's Norris? Norris is in 11th.
Yeah, Norris has dropped all the way down to 11th now, which isn't exactly too ideal for him. Aston Martin haven't looked at their very fastest this weekend.
No, they haven't, because they've changed their DRS.
Yeah.
Just before the sprint shootout, so I think that might be why.
Yeah,
because they didn't have practice to test.
Yeah, because they haven't. Yeah, obviously, as we've been saying, they haven't looked at the very fastest.
And Perez says, he managed to get within a second, but now he's not. Claire's kind of gaining on him. But Perez gets the fastest lap once again.
Yeah, Perez gets another fastest lap. It's looking really good now for Checo at the minute, as he's looking to win the sprint race. Where's he starting tomorrow?
Third.
Yeah, third. Checo starting
Leclerc's on pole
tomorrow. Leclerc's obviously in pole.
Perez has managed to get within. Oh, sorry, no. So yeah, Perez still ahead. 0.8 seconds. It's the gap between Leclerc and Perez.
How have you got all of the sectors and stuff on your thing?
I do.
I don't on mine. Look. I don't know why. I might need to sign into an. It might be because you've signed into an account or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
1.2 seconds is.
We're into lap 10 now.
1.2 seconds is the difference between Leclerc and Perez. Perez has managed to extend the gap.
Yes, decent gap that Perez has now got on Leclerc now.
0.9 seconds between Max and Leclerc. Max is just extending the gap between him and Russell.
Yeah, at this moment in time, it's definitely looking promising.
Zoe is quite close to him. Bottas managed to get ahead. Norris is boxing. Norris is pitting now.
Norris is going to the box.
He's coming out 18th, Norris. Max Verstappen's now got the fastest lap. And Leclerc's managed to nearly get that difference between him and Perez down to below 1 second.
But yeah, we're into lap 11, and yeah, it's certainly now looking interesting.
Yeah.
The lap's now just over 1 second. It's just over. The gap's over just 1 second with Perez and Leclerc. But Max is not far behind Leclerc. I think Leclerc is going to be more worried about keeping P2 at the minute, though.
Yeah.
Trying to extend that gap more over Max Verstappen.
3.5 seconds.
Norris is 18th as well. He's dropped down to P18 in the pit.
The gap was quite close.
What's the issue with Norris then?
No, just pitting. Do you have to pit in a sprint? I don't know.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Then don't know why he's pitting. Oh yeah, because you can see he got overtaken by Hulkenberg and he's looking slow. So he was looking slow, but It's got 6 laps to close the gap between De Vries, 21 seconds.
Yeah, but yeah, Russell's still got a solid 4th place at the minute. Sainz doesn't really look like overtaking Russell at the minute. Hamilton still needs to try and battle with Alonso, but Alonso's got a decent lead at the minute over Lewis Hamilton at this current moment in time. So, yes.
So, yeah.
Real interesting race at this current moment in time, though, as we are into lap 12 now. We are into lap 12 now of this race.
Well, or Bottas, this tyre is starting to melt, says Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, Bottas might be, he's not exactly in the greatest situation right now.
No, it's not. He's losing places. De Vries has managed to overtake Ocon with 5 laps to go. Norris has managed to gain 2 seconds on Ocon. Where's Gasly? 14th. Not good for Alpine.
Yeah, Alpine, that it's not exactly been the greatest of weekends for them either,
you can
to
see,
be fair.
apparently you get the same amount of points. What? No. I don't know what's about.
But yeah, it hasn't exactly been the best weekend for Alpine, to be fair. Gasly hasn't exactly looked too great. Ocon, Ocon's been looking better than Gasly, but Ocon still hasn't exactly been looking amazing, though. So, yeah, it's not really ideal for. It hasn't really been an ideal weekend for him so far.
It hasn't. So, Max Leclerc's managed to get that gap over 1 second between him and Max.
Yeah, less than 1 second now. 5 laps to go. This is going to be interesting to see how it is going to turn out. Perez is on track to win this race now, though. At this current moment in time, it is looking good for Checo currently as of now. But it all can, of course, end up changing. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, one of the Alpines again looks a pit. This sprint race is not looking too great for Alpine, but obviously, as we know, no one really wants to go full at it in these sprint races, though. Most teams mostly do want to take it a little bit easier, really, though, to be fair. Doesn't look like Verstappen's really going for that overtake on Leclerc now, though, really. I don't think it does not look like he's really going for it. He might be wanting to save the tyres for tomorrow. I think, I think Lewis is holding back a bit as well. Lewis Hamilton's wanting to probably save the tyres again for tomorrow as well. To be fair, Lewis Hamilton.
Get the gap to over 1 second again. Looking good for Perez. Probably will win a sprint.
Yeah, Perez is obviously looking like winning this sprint race.
Yeah, he is.
At this moment in time.
He's looking like he's going to win the sprint.
Obviously, Albon did, of course, start in 7th, but P9 is not bad. I know it's only a sprint, but yeah, P9 is not bad for him, in my opinion. What are you listening to?
Nothing.
But yeah, P9 is not exactly bad for him.
It's looking good for Perez. Managed to get the gap quite good. Got the gap.
But yeah, obviously tomorrow's actual Grand Prix race, of course. I'm trying to find so the grid for the Grand Prix, of course, tomorrow is in P20, Nick de Vries, in P19, Pierre Gasly, in P18, Magnussen, in P17, Hulkenberg, P16, Joe Guan Yu, 15th, Logan Sargent, 14th, Valtteri Bottas, 13th, Alexander Albon. 12th, Esteban Ocon. 11th, George Russell. 10th, Oscar Piastri. 9th, Lance Stroll. 7th, Lando Norris. 6th, Fernando Alonso. 5th, Lewis Hamilton. 4th, Carlos Sainz. 3rd, Sergio Perez. 2nd, Verstappen. And 1st, Leclerc.
Norris has managed to
So that's how it's
overtake
starting up
Ocon.
tomorrow.
Norris has
in
managed
tomorrow's
to
race.
overtake Ocon. I think Ocon pitted.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did pit. Ocon
Yeah.
did pit.
4 laps to go now. 2-second gap between Perez and Leclerc. Perez has probably won this if he doesn't crash out or pit. Pierre Gasly's gained 4 positions, De Vries 3, Alonso 2. They're the top
I think
3
it's just clear that
drivers who have gained the most
Leclerc
positions
and Ferrari still have things to work on, of course. I mean, it's been a bit of a, so far it has been a little bit of a weird weekend. It's been obviously a good weekend for Red Bull. Ferrari have had a good weekend so far.
Ferrari have an amazing weekend. Apart from this,
Aston Martin have dropped off a bit. Mercedes, it hasn't been great for us. McLaren have had a decent weekend. Apart from Norris is 17th at the minute, but
Piastri's going to get a point. Well, Piastri's in the top 10. I'm not sure if he'll get a point because it's sprint, but yeah. Max still hasn't been able to get that.
Perez has got a 3.1 second lead now over Leclerc.
Yeah, Leclerc's going quite slowly because Max is also.
I think he kind of is gonna now back off a bit and just save it for tomorrow. Now Leclerc won't want to take too many more risks. Now he's in pole position tomorrow, Leclerc. So I don't think he'll want to take too many risks.
Probably like, why did F1 have to change the rules?
I think I think Hamilton's holding back a bit as well, saving it for tomorrow. Hamilton's obviously starting in P5
as well.
And yeah, it looks like Verstappen's holding back as well. Tsunoda is the only driver who has gone out in this race. Of course, as well. And obviously Logan Sargent was not able to even take part in it, though. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, because there's only 9.
But yeah, battle second, Leclerc and Verstappen, but they are both, Leclerc and Verstappen are both holding back, though. Don't forget. So.
Well, Max has underfloor damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that there is issues as well with.
And obviously Russell made him burn the barriers when he overtook him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Gaps 4 seconds between Russell and Max. Sainz is quite a lot slower than Leclerc. Don't know if Sainz just holding back from what happened to Tsunoda. Maybe Sargent was able to drive in the sprint, but they didn't want him to.
Yeah. Yeah, it might have been able to, but yeah, the Williams might have just wanted to pull them out of it a bit, though.
Yeah, so they don't take any more risks.
Yeah, that is the thing with these sprint race. Obviously, it kind of does end up affecting the race on Sunday. So, yeah, there are teams who, the majority don't really want to take too many risks.
Yeah. So 2 laps to go now. Verstappen's gaining on Leclerc a bit. Good battle, but 1 second's the gap right now.
But yeah, final lap now. It looks like Perez will go on and win the sprint.
Yeah, but Verstappen's gaining on Leclerc. It's now 7/10.
Russell still got 4th place. Sainz not really going for it on Russell. So luckily, Russell gets that. Lewis Hamilton in the point zone as well. So both the Mercedes, luckily, are in the point zone. So we'll get a few points out of this.
Yeah, but Max right now, main battle is Max and Leclerc. 7/10 is the gap. 8 now. Will Max be able to overtake him in this final lap? Probably not, but yeah. Perez has won the sprint race as Leclerc's quite far behind him. Leclerc's managed to get the gap between him.
Yeah, it looks like Leclerc is going to be keeping his P2 now.
Place, yep. P2 for Leclerc, probably. Yeah, coming to the final corner. Well, basically the final corner for Max Verstappen and Leclerc. Perez about to take victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perez coming over the line. Perez wins the sprint.
Perez wins the sprint.
P2.
Leclerc takes P2. Verstappen P3. Yeah. Russell takes P4.
It's a good sprint by Red Bull, getting P1 with Sergio Perez and P3 both on the podium for the sprint. So yeah, Leclerc P2. Ferrari got a good qualifying, but obviously Sainz dropped a few positions during the race.
No, Sainz started in fifth.
The sprint winner is Sergio Perez. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this live stream and goodbye.
But yeah, guys, obviously that was, of course, an interesting one. Perez, obviously, you started in P2, ends up taking P1 and winning this sprint race. But yeah, of course, it is now all down to tomorrow's race where it is all going to start to get interesting, to be fair. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow, of course, and it certainly will be very interesting to see what will happen in that one, of course. But yeah, will Leclerc be a bit disappointed that he did drop off there? I think Lewis Hamilton will be disappointed that we couldn't gain anything. Russell stayed in fourth the whole time, so a bit disappointing for Mercedes, but hopefully we're going to be able to just fully go out or all out for it tomorrow, though. But we'll have to wait and see, though. Tomorrow's race is going to be interesting, and the races are always interesting after we've had a sprint. You know, it always does affect. It always does have a big effect, and I do think that Williams were right pulling Logan Sargent out of it. I think I do think they probably were right doing that, if I'm being completely honest with you. But yeah, look, we'll have to wait and see what happens from tomorrow, though. Of course, Lando Norris dropping quite a few positions, so he'll be a bit disappointed with it as well. Let's have a look at the bottom half of the grid as well. Alex Albon, though, I think, Alexander Albon ended up just about missing out on points, because I think from what I've heard, you only get points from when you from fourth place, from eighth place, sorry, from eighth place, that's where you get points. But yeah, that's today over, of course, with the F1, and it's all going to happen tomorrow. But yeah, by the way, of course, don't forget the standings from how this sprint race has ended does not affect tomorrow. So Perez will not be on pole for tomorrow's race. He will still be starting in P3. Leclerc will still be taking a pole for tomorrow, of course. Yeah. Oh no, that's just a different one that you didn't reschedule. We can get rid of that. It's fine. I'll do it in a minute. But yeah, let's have a look just before we end. We will have a look at how it could all go down tomorrow, of course. So at the moment, of course, the places are in the Drivers' Championship: Verstappen first, Perez second, Alonso third, Hamilton fourth, and Sainz 5th at the moment. That's the top 5. But yes. Anyway, overall, that's not like, I'm not sure if that was definitely too ideal for McLaren, to be fair, that sprint race. But again, it doesn't affect McLaren in the race, and they look like they had quite a good qualifying as well, McLaren. So you can't fault them exactly much at all, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, tomorrow's race will be interesting to see what will happen. But yeah, just before we end, who have you got winning the race tomorrow then?
Max.
You got Max winning it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I don't know. I don't think Leclerc will win. I don't trust him at all. And let's be honest, when it comes to Sunday for Ferrari, that's where I think reality will kick in for them, and it's not going to be too great. Hamilton starts in P5, so he won't win. Alonso won't win. He starts in P6. So
Look, that's
wasn't
the damage to Max's car.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't exactly the greatest for
Hole in his side.
for Sainz, no, for Alonso and Hamilton going into tomorrow's race, of course, from qualifying that we had yesterday. But yeah, be interesting, very interesting, of course, to see what will happen with it all, though. But yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to it. But yeah, let's hope that Verstappen does not win the race. We can't, and let's hope that Perez doesn't win the race, because we can't have, hopefully, we can't have any of the Red Bulls win it. Basically, we don't want any of the Red Bulls to go on and win the race. Anyone but the Red Bulls really can win it. But yeah, probably will be bloody one of them though. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Mercedes, obviously, I would ideally want Hamilton or Russell to win, but it doesn't look like Hamilton or Russell will win, because qualifying didn't really go our way at Mercedes, of course. So I don't think Hamilton or Russell will win, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. You never know what can happen in Formula One, though, of course. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.